Sleeves here. Going to be doing an early winter hike today here in the Cohutta Wilderness, here at the Dally Gap Trailhead. Going to be taking the Hemp Top Trail along the ridge tops there over to Hemp Top Mountain, and then over crossing the Tennessee-Georgia border on up to Big Frog Mountain. I know we'll have a good day. It's going to be an in and out, just a day hike, around 14 miles. A lot of elevation gain on the trail. I think this gap here is about 2,600 feet. Not very high, but I think Hemp Top Mountain is 3,500 and Big Frog is over 4,000 something. So quite a bit of gain. Ought to be a good hike. Ought to be dry trail. So look forward to it. It's about 25 degrees, good weather, clear day. Don't think there's going to be any rain, and look forward to the hike. I'll check back. This is Jack's River Trail. Makes its way down to the falls, and a lot of river crossings, a lot of wet hiking. Trail I'm taking, which I'm thankful for today, is the Hemp Top Trail, and it is it's going along a lot of ridge tops, a lot of elevation gain actually. It's on going to be a good hike. Hemp Top Trail. Well, I look forward to this hike. I think it follows this old, this is an old road bed that used to traverse the wilderness area. Ought to be a good one. Cool and hopefully dry. Well, looks like that's Hemp Top Mountain. One of my goals for this trip. It looks like it might be about I don't know, maybe three and a half miles. But anyway, good goal, short-term goal anyway. I'll check back. Well, I'm approaching Hemp Top. Little icy on some of the trees here, but pretty. Not much, just a small amount. Although it tells me it's still below freezing, and I'll keep me cool for the hike. And I'll see ya. I just saw a white-tailed deer. I don't know if you can see it running through the woods there. He just cleared the little rise. Pretty animal. I'll check back. A little foggy. Well, I think the fog's come through here. Put a ice on the trail here. It's a little slippery, but not bad. It's gorgeous. Cohutta Wilderness. It's something you need to do. Get out and enjoy it. I have made it to the top of Hemp Top Mountain. And now I can see my next goal, which is the one straight ahead. The mountain straight ahead, that is Big Frog Mountain, and that's across Georgia and Tennessee border over into Tennessee. So that's where I'm headed. That's my next goal, and I know we'll get there shortly. Maybe looks like maybe a couple miles the way the trail goes, but ought to be fun, and I'll check back. Always amazed at the beauty of the trees. Had a rough life up here on top of the mountain. I think the elevation is about 3,500, I guess, somewhere around 3,500. I think Big Frog Mountain over there's that's over 4,000, I believe. Anyway, look forward to the rest of the hike. I've made it to Double Springs Gap, which is the state line between Georgia and Tennessee. Believe I'm looking at one of the springs right down here over my head. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a spring coming out right down below there. A little water running, and still a cool morning, but I am making progress. I believe it's going to be a pretty strenuous hike going up Big Frog Mountain. I believe it's going to be a lot of elevation gain from this point forward. I think there's probably, I don't know, maybe a couple of more miles or so. Probably a little more, but anyway, just wanted to check in. I've made it to the top of Big Frog Mountain, and looks like the temperature is coming up a little bit. All the ice is melting off of the trees. I think I've got another quarter of a mile or so to be at the very top, but anyway, it's a pretty little spot here with all the ice. Gorgeous with the sun shining through it. Pretty neat. Well, I'll tell you, that was a hike for sure coming up here. if you plan on switchbacks on the way for that 1,000-foot elevation gain coming up Hemp Top Trail up to Big Frog Mountain, you're in for a surprise. It is there are no switchbacks, straight up, but it's well worth it. Beautiful hike, and pretty place. Well worth the hike. Of course, that is if you don't get hit with the ice. God's creation is an amazing thing. Beautiful to see. I am on top of Big Frog Mountain, having a little lunch. I think I'll have some beef stroganoff here from Mountain House. I think that's going to be good. Using my Mini Bull Design M2 stove. Believe it'll be good. Warm meal, sitting here in the sun. I found a good sunny spot. Looks like be able to use the fallen log here. But been a good hike today. I think it's been a little over probably about 7 miles to this point, and so I gotta go back out another 7 out, and I only passed a couple of folks. one group looked like they were settling in for a celebration of New Year's. I'm sure they'll have a good night tonight, and anyway, I'll check back. just past Benton McKay Trail Junction, and which tells me I'm getting ready to wrap up my day hike along the Hemp Top Trail over to Hemp Top Mountain, and then on over to Big Frog Mountain. Beautiful day. I think it was probably around 14 to 15 miles total. Don't know exactly, but beautiful day. Saw some wildlife, and God always shows up. He's awesome. If it's not the views or the water, today it was the ice, which I believe might have a name. I think I have heard it called some type of frost. I believe it might be hoarfrost or something like that. I have to look that up. But anyway, it was a good day, and temperatures stayed below freezing or right at freezing most of the day, and my gear held up nicely, stayed warm, and enjoyed. Look forward to doing it again. The Cohutta Wilderness. You'll have to check it out. Just to quickly wrap up on my hike, if you decide to do this, I chose this trail today because it has rained so much over the last few days, and I wanted a dry hike, and it turned out to be exactly that. No water all along ridge tops, so you need to bring your water with you. There is a spring there at the Double Springs Gap right before you go up to Big Frog Mountain, and then right at the top of Big Frog Mountain there's a small spring just before you get to the very top. So anyway, make sure you bring plenty of water, and enjoy your hike.